First question's from Dave Vassegh. Go ahead, Dave.
Hey, Dave, I left that backfield game early. Cody didn't take any at-bats, right?
No, we didn't. Just played 3 innings of defense.
When do you think he'll start facing some pitching?
I don't know his progression right offhand, but I know that he's going to play some more defense. He's taking swings on the field from pitchers or from coaches. I would say in the middle of the month, I think right around that 15th day, he'll be in a game.
I was curious, as far as Dustin May and Tony go, you've said that they obviously, and they've proven that they belong at this level, but are there discussions internally about what would benefit them and you for coverage as far as just lengthening them and not just putting them in the bullpen?
Yeah, absolutely. We talk about that all the time, and I think the main thing is continuing to work on their development. And so with that, the build-up of 3, 4, 5 innings and continue to build up and to see where we're at when we break camp is the most important thing, and trying to figure out how that fits on our big league ball club.
Would it be maybe a hindrance to them to be in the bullpen, Dave, to not, even if they get stretched out in spring?
Well, I just think that, with the guys in the bullpen having length guys, certainly to start a season, regardless of what starters that ultimately land in the bullpen, I'm still going to be counting on them for length. And this is, 3, 4 innings, something like that. So to keep those guys built up for something potentially unforeseen.
Does Coors Field, playing your first 4 games at Coors Field, enter into that decision too?
Yeah, that's part of it. And, you just don't know where other guys or where all the guys are going to be built up as far as 6 innings or pitches or any way you want to look at it. So 4 games there coming out of camp to have extra arms that can give you length certainly is important.
Thank you, Dave.
Yep.
Next question from Juan Toribio. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave, with Graterol and Joe Kelly, is time kind of ticking on them, or do you still think they have enough time to kind of get ready for opening day?
For who?
Brusdar and Joe.
Yeah, so Brusdar is ahead of Joe right now. It makes it a lot easier that, to see him early on in the season as 1 inning guys. I think that Brusdar is in a pretty good spot, although he started a little bit later to ramp up. Joe's a ways away though.
How many times would you like to see them get into bullpens or live BPs or in a game for you to kind of feel comfortable with them?
Yeah, I think that, everyone's different, but to be in a handful of games, is probably the floor.
And then just kind of what Dave was asking you, how much does the fact that there's no AAA season for the first month of the season kind of affect those decisions, whether to, put some guys in the bullpen or send them back down?
How much is what, Juan?
Not having the first month of the AAA season and having the alternate sites, how does that affect your decision making?
I think that in some senses it does as far as the depth, but the initial, 26 to 28 guys that, have an opportunity to make our club, that really shouldn't affect it. But it is on each organization to make sure that those guys that don't make the big league club are, staying sharp, both on the position side and the pitcher side.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
Next question's from Nick. Go ahead, Nick.
It's okay. Hello.
Go ahead.
Hello. I'm Nicolas for the free agent, French website. My question is, you start the season with the champion label. No team has ever won back-to-back World Series since the Yankees. Do you feel any pressure about that?
No. I think that, there's probably more pressure, in the years leading up to it. But right now, I think that we feel really good about our ball club. The only thing we're concerned about is 21 and how we prepare. But, people have always, targeted the Dodgers. And so I don't think that changes anything at all.
We got time for one more. Go ahead, Ron.
Yeah, Dave. Justin Turner's made several outstanding defensive plays over the last couple of games. Is the plan during the regular season going to be similar to what he's doing in spring training, where he gets a day off every 2 or 3 games?
I wouldn't say that, and honestly, a lot of it is contingent on how Justin's feeling. But knowing the long season, the grind of the season, and you also have somebody, right next to him in Edwin Rios that I really want to keep him involved in getting at bats regularly. So I think it's a great situation. We keep Justin fresh, but right now, Ron, I just don't know exactly how that's going to look. But yeah, right now.
Thanks, Dave.